here is what we're going to do. Just change the channel. Okay. On JK Redeemed Karaoke. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, I'll definitely sing you Coldplay, JK. Fuck yeah. Okay, folks. On, what would it have been? On Sunday. We had Jeopardy. So on the anniversary of the show, they do. I do this so that it doesn't like max out there. On the anniversary of the show, they do the anytime test for all people. Everyone is fine to test for that one day. And for those of you who watch the stream and have hung out with me for a while, you know that getting on Jeopardy is a really, really, really big dream for me. So I get 2 shots a year. You get the anytime test whenever, but you can only test once a year. But also you can always test on Jeopardy, which is May 30th. So what we're going to do, we're going to score this test live. I took this on Sunday. Wish me luck. And we'll do this together. So you guys can tell me if you think I was right, if you think I was wrong, and anywhere in between. So let's see how. Oh, and I'm going to need an Excel sheet so I can score it. The other thing. Let's do Excel. Okay. So what are we thinking about? Where did it go? There it is. All right. We're going in, folks. I love Excel. That's my happy place. In celebration of Jeopardy. You all know how hard I've been trying to get on the show, so if we get a good score, maybe they will allow me into the second round. Wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck, folks. We're going in. Okay. This is where you would normally hear dee nee 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 dee nee 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 nee. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Let's bring up some Google and we will search the answers. It's a 50 question test, 15 seconds apiece to answer, each one different category, and you are not penalized for wrong answers. So you might as well guess something. Question number 1, the Masters Golf Tournament. Does anyone know where is the Masters Tournament held? I think it's Augusta, Georgia. It's the Augusta National Golf Course in the city of Augusta. So the answer is Augusta, and that is 1 of 50. And unless you guys would disagree, I would say that is 1 point on the board. Yes. Question number 2, the comics. Lil Abner, Mammy and Pappy Yoakum lived in what community? What community did Lil Abner live in? Hillbillies in the impoverished fictional mountain village of Dogpatch, USA. Yeah, no fucking clue. Neither did I. I said the Amish, so I'm going to say Dogpatch is the correct answer, and that is, we are 1 for 2, which is definitely not good enough. That's okay. We're not getting little Abner jokes. The thin membrane, question number 3. The thin membrane called the endocardium lines the interior of what organ, folks? What organ? The foreskin. That's not what it is, Kyle. The heart. That's right. That's right. It is, in fact, the heart. Maybe this would be more interesting with a little bit of music in the background. Politics. Question number 4. We got an Abraham Lincoln question. Does anyone know without searching, before becoming a Republican, Abraham Lincoln belonged to what Adam Daniels is guessing, the Whigs? That is also what I am guessing. Did we get it right, though? Is wig the correct answer? Abraham Lincoln. What political party did Abraham Lincoln belong to? From the early 1830s, Lincoln was a steadfast Whig. We have the Whig Party. Question number 5. European play, 6 characters. I don't know this. This would be a guess. Does anyone know? The play, 6 characters in search of an author. Is anyone familiar with this play? I'm just shooting out guesses. 6 characters in search of an author. A play by Luigi Pirandello. Oh no, did I put German? And the answer is Italian. Luigi Pirandello does not sound like a German. Oh, did I correct it in time, folks? Did I correct it in time? Originally written in Italian? Sei personaggi in cerca d'attore. That sounds like an Italian title. We are going with Italian. All right, 4 for 5. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Question number 6. Shakespeare's comedies. Shakespeare introduced the English name Jessica for a character in which play? Shakespeare. Does anyone know? There's Shakespeare. Shakespeare character Jessica in The Merchant of Venice. This I got wrong. Merchant of Venice. Incorrect. All right, question number 7. 19th century names. Soldiers immortalized this nurse as the lady with the lamp. The lady with the lamp. Does anyone know it? Shout it out if you think you know it. I think I knew it. And I think Google agrees with me. This is, yes, Florence Nightingale. All right. Zycron got it. Question number 8. Automobiles. Ferdinand Porsche designed the first model for this German company whose cars are often slower than Porsche. Anyone know it? Anyone know it? Ferdinand Porsche designed the very first Volkswagen, folks. The people's car of Germany. Just don't ask what the people were up to in that period of history, because it is a bit of an unsavory tale. Body part phrases. Question number 9. Refusing to acknowledge something you know to be wrong is turning one of these impaired peepers. This is an easy one. Anyone know it before I type it? To turn a blind eye. That's right. We're also not penalized for spelling. This dystopian novel, question number 10, came to TV with Elizabeth Moss, one of the ugliest women I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand how she made it on television. As Offred. Where do we stand on Elizabeth Moss? It shocks me. Like, she's not TV ugly. She's ugly. But it is what it is, and that's the correct answer. Keyboard symbols, and for her talent as an actor. Sorry, I take it back, Adam Daniels. I take it all back. It has nothing to, I don't know who she is. I look up The Handmaid's Tale on TV. We got a keyboard symbol. Question number 11. On Twitter, this 7-letter symbol helps organize tweets into groups. How you doing, ZFG the GOAT? Welcome in. Yes, I think we're going with hashtag. Hash. So far, we've dropped 2 of 12. Trophies. Question number 12. It's the common name for both an international yacht race and that race's trophy, formerly the 100 Guinea Cup. Did I get it? The 100 Guinea cup. It's called the America's Cup. Was a regatta, but I don't think it was a type of. It's called the America's Cup now, right? The trophy. Yeah, I got this wrong. It's a type of regatta, but I'm not specific enough. So I think regatta would be wrong. It's the correct answer is the America's Cup. Okay. Question number 13. Can you advertise training practice? Yeah, man. Throw a code up. Unbalanced. Go for it, man. U.S. government. Question number 13. The last third-party candidate to carry more than one state in a presidential election was this Southern segregationalist. Does anyone know their mid-20th century history? Because you know the Peatman does. I don't even need to look this one up. That is famous segregationalist George Wallace. Imagine being known by history as a piece of shit. Craig knows it. Adam knows it. There you go. Immortalized for all time as a racist piece of shit, George Wallace. 2019 movies. This funny man takes on a more serious role as Howard in Uncut Gems. You see me not blink. You see me absolutely not blink. That is Adam Sandler in a dramatic role. And that's another point. So we are now sitting first 14. We got 11 out of 14. And question number 15. Adams are so awesome. Yes, Adam. Yes, they are. Oh, shit. Thank you. Lewis is doing it. All right. Lewis is doing it. Thank you, man. Movie music. The story in the movie Mamma Mia is told using ABBA's songs. That is a absolute gimme. I'm so glad I got the musical question, too, because you know I'm going to choke on that. Question number 16. The outdoors. The statue of Thoreau and a replica of his cabin are on the site where he lived the simple life in the 1840s. Who knows it? Who knows it? Who knows it? The answer is Walden. None of you guys know Walden? I guess there's a lot of Thoreau questions on Jeopardy. On the Mediterranean, Valletta, this nation's capital, is not only on the Mediterranean, but in the Mediterranean. We got a geography question in a chat full of geography nerds. What's the answer, folks? What is Valletta the capital of? Yes, Unbalanced Blitz was first to get it. It's the capital of Malta. Kyle's laughing because he says no idea. You know, Kyle. You know the capital. Noom No More knows. Gandoli. Well, Noom No More is Maltese by heritage. You had mentioned before. Also known as the Yi He Quan. This peasant group launched into a violent rebellion in China in 1900. I'm pretty sure it's the Boxer Rebellion. Let me just search for Yi He Quan. Make sure. The Boxer Movement. Yes. The old Peatman got that one as well. Question number 19. French cities. Mustard is a celebrated product of what French city? Also the birthplace of Gustave Eiffel. Where was Eiffel born? If you think of French city and you think of mustard, the next word that comes to mind is probably Dijon. Symbolic numbers. According to Revelation, it's the number of the beast with two horns. I don't think it's 69. What is the number of the beast, folks? 666. Mountains. Mount Hood, the highest Oregon mountain, is in this range. What range is Mount Hood in? Does anyone know? Is it the Cascades? I believe it is. I believe it is the Cascade Mountains, folks. Hey, thank you, Cyan Elite. Keep up the great content and the great vibes. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. All right, Broadway show. More musical theater. In this show, Guinevere asks Arthur, what do the simple folk do? Fuck. Victor Slim says that's what they do. Is that what they do, Victor Slim? I don't know this answer. It doesn't seem like any of you guys do too, so I probably didn't even answer. Sword in the Stone. What do the simple folk do? I guess I should look it up. What do the simple folk do? It's a song. It's a song from Camelot. All right. Play is called Camelot. I'd like to camel less. Planetary god who presided over the Roman games. Who is the leader of the Roman pantheon, kind of like Zeus for the Greeks? Who presided over the Roman games? Should ask what god? That would be Jupiter Capitolinus. The king of the Roman gods is named Jupiter. Like the planet, yes. Hello, Bankus. Welcome in. What do we got? 19 to 23, you said? So I've dropped 4. Yes, that's what I have as well. All right. Thank you for keeping track, Lewis. Question number 4. Film biographies. I'm a little upset that I pooched a 1990s movie question. Does anyone know the life of what black activist in 1992? I think I was looking for the name of the film when I should have just put Malcolm X or some shit. 1992 film, Martin Luther King. I think I misread the question. So we dropped, is it Malcolm X? Okay, so Malcolm X is the answer, but I didn't get it. So, question number 25. Presidents and First Ladies. This is also a tricky one. I don't know that I got this, but who would have appeared with her husband in 1961 episode of General Electric Theory? Would it have been I was wondering if it would have been the president, Nancy Reagan, Jackie O? Pat Nixon? Okay. I'm starting to think it is Jackie O, but I went earlier. Who appeared with her husband in 1961 General Electric Theater? I don't know that we actually get this on Google. Maybe if I put General Electric Theater First Lady. General Electric Theater First Lady. Former First Lady appeared. It was Nancy Reagan. It was Nancy Reagan. Interesting, but she was not yet. It was okay. So we also lost this one. This would be Mrs. Reagan. All right. 25, so that's halfway through. And we're at 19. So we've dropped 6 out of the first 25. Question number 26, consisting of 24 poems. 24 books. This ancient poem tells of a homecoming after the fall of Troy. I know this from one of my favorite Symphony X albums. Also, the Homeric Odyssey. And watch me try and spell it. This is the story of the Odyssey. Question number 27. Disney. This fawn. Which fawn? That fawn. That fawn is Bambi. One of your favorite albums of all time? Dude, I love the Odyssey, man. For sure. I love it. It's so fucking good. It comes on so fucking strong. All right. You know what? Just for that, guys, you're going to have to suffer some progressive metal. Should I play the track or should I just play? I'm just going to fucking play. Let's go. Unleash the fire, baby. Open's feeling it. We're doing this one for Open Tel, folks. All right, we got rhyme time. Flushing in the face in the presence of someone you're crazy about. Wait, I missed the Stradivarius question. All right, sorry. Question 28. Famous Italians. This is Antonio Stradivari, also known as Stradivarius, and that I got correct. And then the next question is rhyme time. So with rhyme time, the correct answer is two words that rhyme with each other. Okay. So the question, you're flushing in the face in the presence of someone you're crazy about, is flush and blush? Blushing? It's rhyme time, so that's a rhyme. I don't know. I don't think I got it. Cushion push. That's more your speed, Victor. Blush crush? Spud got it. It's blush crush. Okay. So we didn't. So here's a question. We don't know if we got this. Chad says, I got it. Are you scoring that as a hit, Lewis, or as a fail? Is blushing and crushing still rhymes? Fail? Okay. I also think that's a fail. But let's say 0.5, because we'll know exactly which question we're talking about with the 0.5. I think I got both words too, and I think they rhymed. But we don't know how this tournament is scored. And it's very much a don't call us, we'll call you sort of thing. So if anything, this gives me less than a full point. And that's okay. Let's be very strict with our scoring. Holiday food commonly enjoyed on Hanukkah. Latkes are what? Latkes, ladies and gentlemen, latkes. And if you don't know what latkes are, you're probably not Jewish, but also, if I may suggest, they are absolutely delicious when done properly. So latkes are a type of potato pancake. Question number 31. Sports rules. You guys are going to be so proud of me that I got the baseball question right. Come on. We were expecting me to fucking pooch it on the MLB. We were expecting Pete to not know what a walk was, and we knew what a walk was, all right? Are we proud? Is Chad proud of it? What is baseball? I got it. He was the Barber of Seville prior to becoming Count Almaviva's valet. Who was the Barber of Seville, folks? That's Figaro. Figaro. Oh, you think it's wrong? You think it has to say intentional walk? Walk may not be specific enough. I'm going to say it's a walk. Okay. Home technology. The company iRobot launched this revolutionary product in 2002. Has anyone had one? We've all seen them. We had them once upon a time. And it didn't so much clean the house as move the dirt around. That's the Roomba. Question number 34. The prostate massager. Ooh, I've had one of those. No, just kidding. Famous Americans. He served as FBI director under every president from Coolidge to Nixon. And he wore dresses, apparently in his spare time. They tried to shame him for it, and he had none of that because he had dirt on everybody. That's J. Edgar Hoover. 8-letter words. It's where wine spends time on the table between the bottle and your glass. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the word for the thing you put the wine in? Nick D. Brew got it first. It is decanter. Yes, decanter. It's an 8-letter word. Decanter. Question number 36. What is a decanter? Like Are you asking it like a Jeopardy? Or what the fuck's a decanter? Okay, so you take the bottle of wine out. You open. Here's how you like if you're like trying to serve wine correctly, make it the most delicious. You take the bottle of wine out. You take the cork out. You let the wine sit for some amount of time. You let it breathe, leach nose. Then you pour it into the decanter. And the process of pouring the wine into the decanter aerates the wine. So it allows some air to diffuse with the wine. This changes the flavor. And then when you pour it from the decanter, you let it breathe on the table. Then you pour it from the decanter into the glass. You do the same thing. So you're also allowing more air to mix with the wine, and it does affect the flavor. It does make it more delicious. And feel free to test this theory yourselves. Question number 36. Cat breeds. The most distinctive feature of the rumpy Manx cat is the lack of the tail. The Manx is missing the tail. Where's Arkin? Arkin would know. Question number 37. Sci-fi authors who created the 3 laws of robotics. I bet you the nerds in this chat know. Who created the 3 laws of robotics? Isaac Asimov. Nerd here. I don't know. Self-proclaimed nerd. Asimov, yes. Question number 38. National parks of the world. A Tanzanian national park on this plain features migrating antelope and zebras. What plain is in Tanzania? Pretty sure that's the Serengeti. I'm getting a lot of these questions right. Feels good. Question number 39. Very plain, super plain. Colleges and university. The Parisian school was founded as a college of theology. This I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the Sorbonne. When was Sorbonne founded? 1257. Perhaps I'm wrong. Parisian school founded as a college of theology. Parisian school founded as a college of theology. Maybe I got this wrong. 1253. Wikipedia says 1257, so it's not. So I'm wrong. College of Sorbonne was a theological college of the University of Paris, founded in 1253, confirmed in 1257. I did get it. The answer is the Sorbonne. And I know that my bond is a little sore after learning about theology, if you catch my drift. Thank you, Chad Bronx Cheer, for that pun. Hey, you can't stop, won't stop, my friend. You know, an unending font of shitty jokes from this side of the room. Question number 40. Huck Finn rafts down the river, not with Tom, but with who? This I don't know. I figure one of you guys have read this book. Jim. All right, Austin knows. It's Jim. Okay, the answer is Jim. The solar system. NASA's Juno spacecraft solving the mystery of lightning on, I think we got 2 Jupiter questions in the same round. Let me just make sure. NASA, unless you guys want to confirm for me. NASA, Juno, Space, Jupiter. Yes. Okay. Question number 42. My anus? Oh no. It's funny if they can see what you type before you backspace. That would be funny. True anglers know the difference between a tiger muskie and this northern 4-letter fish who likes to go fishing. Nick D. Bruce says pike. I also say pike. Does anyone disagree? Adam Daniels says pike. All right, we're going with pike, folks. Question number 43. 2017 in the news. A hack of this credit reporting agency potentially compromised the information of 143 million Americans. That was the Equifax credit leak. All right, 6 questions remain. Eponyms. A coil and a unit of magnetic flux density are named for this scientist who died in 1943. Unit of flux density. the Tesla. Nikola Tesla. Marty McFly. That's a good one. What is an eponym? An eponym is a thing named after a person, right? So the Tesla is the Tesla coil and the unit of magnetic flux resistance, whatever the fuck that is. An eponym is something named after a person. Yeah. European art, ladies and gentlemen. If European, I'm a poopin'. The statement against war was this giant painting commissioned for the Spanish Pavilion at the 2037 World's Fair. That's Guernica by Pablo Picasso. How's things? I'm great, Butcher. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, Guernica. All right. Self, help, books, this, doctors, diet. Whose diet? Low, high protein, low carb? Atkins, of course. The Atkins diet. Getting there, folks. I feel like I smashed this one. Famous families. Pope Alexander VI of the father of Lucrezia and of this infamous family. What family was Alexander Sixtus a part of? That's the Borgia Pope. Alexander of the Borgias. This might be my high score yet. Yeah, I think I did really well. 48, the Mediterranean. By area, it's the largest country, African country in the Mediterranean. It's Algeria. Another geography category, rounding it out. Feeling good, feeling really good. Two more left, folks. They got to fucking pick Pete. Come on. You're home? Right on, man. We got an Algerian in the chat. Well, that's fucking awesome. All right. Felix and Oscar. That's the odd couple, right? Felix and Oscar. The odd couple. Yes. Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. Final question, folks. Final question. Can the P-Man get one more point on the board? Starts with Q. This substance was derived from cinchona bark, widely used to treat malaria. Who knows it before I know it? Because I do know it. Starts with a Q. It is quinine. Both of them got it. So let me just say, what's the final score, Lewis? All right, folks, we're feeling really good about this one, so we're going to score it. I assume we have scored it live on Twitch. At some point, the people would really like to be on the show. So I'm gonna wish myself some luck. I am gonna wish myself some luck. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. If I got 42 out of 50, that's amazing. If I got 43 out of 50, that's amazing. I really, really, really would love to get on the show. So please, let's send the good vibes out to the Jeopardy gods. When I was down in LA 2 weeks ago, we drove by the Sony Pictures Studio, and I looked at it and I said, the next time I am here, I will be in that building filming an episode of Jeopardy. So let's go. They have to get back to me. That's well, or at least just give me my another test. Just put me into the next round, baby. That's it, folks. I feel like a 42 or a 43% score is pretty fucking good. Very happy with that. I am going to take a breath, and then we're going to do the variety portion of the show, and then we're going to go on back to the risk, baby. I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. So that's better than I thought I did.